Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This introduction is for my favorite project of all time. I've been waiting 9 months for this project to come around again. I am so excited it's finally here and I cannot wait to tell you all about it. I did this project last year with my friend Nikelle. She is known as Tinkerbell Rocks on Instagram. I'm gonna leave her account right here at the bottom. And she reached out to me last year around this time and said, you wanna do this project with me? It's called Laborofloveit. And I said, tell me about it, because that's what I say whenever anybody asks me if I want to do a project with them. And she said, let's do a project with 10 items that we love, because as we all know as panners, we sometimes avoid panning the makeup that we love or the items that we love, because for a lot of us, project panning is about getting rid of the stuff we don't want, getting rid of the stuff that's not cruelty-free, getting rid of the old. And so we're project panning less desirable items in our stash and saving the good stuff for when we get our acts together, which of course never happens for a lot of us. But she said, let's do a project that focuses on all items that we love, or 10 items that we love. And I thought that was brilliant, because I am one of those people that does tend to grab for the oldest items in my collection when I'm choosing items for a project. And I said, when's the end date to this project? And she said, Labor Day, get it? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I get it. Laborofloveit. I love it. So that is the hashtag. This is our second year doing it. I am so excited to be introducing this project now on YouTube, now that I make videos here as well, so that you guys can hear a little bit more about the products I chose and why, and see my progress. So the project starts today, the first day of summer, and ends Labor Day, which is the unofficial end of summer. We all know that summer actually goes technically until September 21st, I believe, but this project ends on Labor Day. So let's get into the products and why I chose them. First of all, I have my gimme product. I like to throw in a gimme product in every project so that I feel good and can pat myself on the back for a successful project. So my gimme product for this project is the Murad Acne and Wrinkle Reducer Treatment. It's a sample size. I don't know when I got this, but I've had it for a long time and I would like to try this out and see what it's like. I am not familiar with this specific product, but I am a fan of Murad and I would love to get this out of the house before Labor Day. So that is why I chose that. Up next, I chose this Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This was the birthday gift, or one of the birthday gifts from Sephora from a couple years ago. I think it was this or the Marc Jacobs lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And at the time I was like, I cannot bring another lipstick into this house. So I went with this instead, and I still haven't used it. And I'm about to run out of the face cleanser that I use at night. And I've already run out of the face cleanser that I use in the morning. So I needed to pick a new one, and I'm really excited about this. I love the brand Fresh, but I've never tried this product before. Is there the rose face mask in here too? What? Wait a second. I've never opened this. Is there a face mask in here too? I've always wanted to try that. Bonus! What? I didn't know that was in here. Let's give it a whiff. I guess this is gonna be a twofer. I can't open it. I just painted my nails and I don't wanna mess them up. How did I never notice that? Huh. Oh, I feel so fancy. Ooh, it smells good, like roses. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so excited. All right, I have 2 products to work on. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so that's number 2 right there. Number 3 is a perfume from La Vanilla in the scent Vanilla Summer. I am super excited about busting this out. I bought this maybe sometime in 2016, I think, probably on clearance from the Sephora app, if there is a summer scent, this is it. And I didn't use it. I was panning perfumes at the time, and I was like, nope, I can't enjoy that perfume that I love and just bought. I have to work on these. And I didn't use it. And by the time fall rolled around, I was into my deeper scents, and I'm so ready to use this scent. I'm so excited. That's why I love this project. It gives me permission to just enjoy some things. We'll see how I feel about this by Labor Day. Maybe I'll be sick of it and ready to take a break from it. I am ready to use it right now. It smells so good. It's definitely coconutty. I am dying to smell the Brazilian Bum Bum body spray and the new Physicians Formula body butter spray, whatever that is. You guys know what I'm talking about. To see how they compare to this, because I don't think they make this anymore. I don't think La Vanilla sells this anymore. And I would love to keep a scent like this in my stash. But yes, very excited. I will mark this after this intro is filmed. I'll mark everything after this intro is filmed. But for now, it's clearly brand new. I don't think I've sprayed it even once. So I am so excited about that one. Okay, up next, I am putting in my Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. This is that primer that came out last year with the peach collection from Too Faced, and this has kind of a cooling effect. I actually ran out of the primer I was using kind of in the middle of last week, so I've already started working on this, and it's a joy. I love it. I'm not sure about how well it works as far as extending the longevity of my makeup. It's getting very humid where I am, and I just recently switched up my foundation routine a bit, so I don't know what's causing what, but my makeup hasn't been holding up as well, but I'm not sure it's because of this. Like I said, there's a lot of variables, and I'm not sure what's what. But the fact that this goes on and gives me that cooling effect, and it feels so soft and smooth, and it smells great, is lovely, and I'm already enjoying using this. I am going to keep working with it to see what is causing my makeup to break down sooner than I want it to, and I will get back to you guys on that little science experiment. But in the meantime, this is in the project. That would be item number 4. And number 5 is the foundation to go with it. So the story behind this is that these kind of things came out around this time last year, and I immediately wanted it. And so what I do is when I want a product, I put it on a wish list. So if it's sold at Sephora, I put it on my Sephora faves. If it's sold at Ulta, I put it on my Ulta favorites list. And that way I can keep track of kind of what I'm wanting and know that I can go to that list if I'm gonna buy some makeup and then choose from my list what I'm gonna buy. The thing is, my skin tone changes kind of dramatically from January to December. And I can get several shades darker in the summer months than I am in the winter months because I have kids and we go to the zoo and the beach and the pool and I'm outside a lot. So even though I'm not actively trying to get tan from the sun, it just kind of happens. And so when I put this on my wish list around this time last year, I put in for the color Natural Beige. And when I actually bought it last November, I was not Natural Beige anymore. I was much lighter. And so I haven't worn this at all since I bought it. And so I've just kind of been waiting for this time of year to roll around again so that I could actually enjoy this foundation. So yeah, I'm so excited to have this in and put it in the project and pair it with the primer and to see how the two work together. I don't know if you guys watch Kitsch Snitch Cat, but she recently started working with these two products in Australia. And somebody sent them to her, and she's been raving about them. She's really happy with the results, so that's kind of made me even more excited to use them since I've had them since like November and I've never used them. So very exciting. So that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so that's product number 5. Along the same lines, I have another foundation that I'm going to put in this project. Now, generally, I would say putting 2 foundations in one project is insanity. but I'm not really trying to finish any of these. I'm just looking to use them, enjoy them, and make progress on them. So why not? But the problem with this foundation is the same thing. I got it last fall or either November or December, either for my birthday or for Christmas. And by then it was too dark for me and I couldn't use it. So what I'm talking about is this Hourglass, what are these called? I don't know. I don't remember. But it's a triangle shaped stick foundation from Hourglass. It's got beautiful packaging. I generally am not a sucker for packaging, but I can be. But yeah, this shade in warm beige, again, was just way too dark for me. I thought about using it kind of like around the perimeters of my face last winter, and then I just was like, you know, don't force yourself to make a $55 foundation work for you. Just wait, be patient. And so I have been patient, and now it's time to use it. So I want to see how much progress I'll get out of it. It's my understanding that there isn't a ton of product in these, but everybody who uses these seems to rave about them on Instagram. It's got some product in there. It is, let's see if there's an amount, 0.25 ounces. Is that what it says? 0.25 ounces, yeah. So that is that. Number 7 is a under eye concealer that I recently started using for the first time. I've had it for quite a while, but I've just never used it. I have been using the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand, and all of a sudden last week I was putting it on and doing my makeup, and I was like, that is really light on me. And it was just becoming really obvious that I have gotten a little bit tan over the last month, and that Shape Tape is just too light for me now. So I pulled out all of my darker concealers and started working with a few, and I ended up settling on this Super BB Cream from Physicians Formula. It's in the shade Light Medium. If you guys know, Physicians Formula shades tend to run a little darker than other like comparable shade names in other brand ranges, and so this is a little bit darker than maybe other light medium concealers, but it's perfect for me right now. I'm actually not using it today because I had this pulled out for the project, so I used something else, but I did use this a few days ago. I thought it held up really well. It seemed very dewy when I first applied it. I kind of panicked after I first applied it because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so dewy and creamy and wet. And I was like, this is gonna be a mess. But I left it on for a few minutes and then set it with some powder and did the rest of my makeup. And at the end of the day, I thought my makeup still looked really good. I do tend to get a little bit of transfer and mess under my eyes no matter what foundation and concealer I use. So I'm used to a little bit of mess, but it wasn't like major raccoon eyes or anything like that. So this is gonna be tricky to measure progress until the pump moves up to this window up here, but we'll just see how far I get during this project and go from there. Okay, there are 3 more items to talk about for this project, and for some reason I have 4. What am I doing? Okay. Number 8 is my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Drift. It is no secret that this might be my all-time favorite ColourPop product ever. It was in my Peeping Pans project, which means I worked on it until I hit pan, and I did. And then Hazel got her grubby little mitts on it and was playing with it in the kitchen because she had just figured out how to unscrew tops off of jars, lids off of jars, and she was just so pleased with herself that she kind of dug in there. But nonetheless, I still love this product. And I was so sad to roll it out of Peeping Pans after I hit pan on it, but then I realized I could put it back in this project and enjoy it for 3 more months. So I knew I wanted to do that because I just truly enjoy this product so very much. So it's back in and I can enjoy it for a couple of months. Up next, we have my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Pen in the shade Blacker. This was a free sample from Sephora. It actually came in a set and it was a 500 point perk. But oh my gosh, I love this eyeliner. I love it so much. I'd never used a Marc Jacobs eyeliner product before, and I use it every day now. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when the day comes that I use this up, because I'm gonna wanna rebuy it, and I have like a million black eyeliners in my stash. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to do some soul searching. But there is where I am. I don't recall how much product was in here when I first cracked it open, but I'm guessing I've used about half of it, which is really saying something because I've only had it for a few months and I only use it in my waterline, but this stuff sticks like glue to my waterline and everything else just disappears or ends up like in the corners of my eyes. And that's part of my frustration, is finding a really good black gel, well, that doesn't have to be gel, but really good black eyeliner that stays put in my waterline. Either they don't show up at all when I apply them, and you can't even really see them once I've applied them, or they're super intensely pigmented, but then they start traveling throughout the day and end up all over my face instead of where I put it. This is awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's talk about my last item for this project. As of today, the day I am filming this video, which is Tuesday the 19th, I have posted a help me choose my next cream blush video. I am so close to being done with my Bonnie Bell gel blush that I am ready to pick my next one. I will continue to work on the Bonnie Bell blush until it is absolutely gone, but it is on its very last leg, and it is time to pick a new one. And I thought this project would be the perfect one to add it in because it's summer, I'm ready for some bright colors, and the timing just was perfect. So if you watch that video, then you know I have narrowed my selection down to 3 blushes, and I have left it up to you guys here on YouTube and on Instagram to vote for which one is going to be the winner. And whichever one that is going to be the one in this project. So it is either going to be my Stila Petunia, which looks like that. You can see it's been used a few times, but it's pretty much brand new. My Maybelline Master Glaze in Pink Fever, which looks like that. Or my Becca Beach Tint in Lychee Opal, and that looks like this. And so, yeah, voting is going on right now. I'm not exactly sure how long I'm going to leave the voting open, because there are people who don't immediately get to my posts right away. They live in different time zones, or, you know, the algorithm with Instagram might not pop my post up in their feed or whatever. So I want to leave it open for a few days and see how many people vote and what kind of answers we get. And then I will decide, which is fine because, like I said, I still have a few more days worth of product in the Bonnie Bell blush. So I am not sure if I'm going to post a separate little video just announcing which item won and which one I will be panning, or if I'll just discuss it more at the 1 month update to this project. But it will be one of those 3 blushes that is the 10th item in this project. So I am so excited. Thank you guys so much for participating in the voting for my next blush. Your votes have already been rolling in, and I am having so much fun seeing which ones you guys choose. I'll give you a little spoiler. So far, the Becca one seems to be winning out, but, you know, time will tell, time will tell. So that is it for my Labor of Love It project. I am so excited. Have I mentioned that already? I am so excited for this project. I've been waiting for this one. This is like my favorite project of the year. All right, guys, I am out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.